If you came to this video for someone to say that Cooper Flagg is an NBA draft bust, then this ain't the video for you, because I don't believe that for a second. In fact, that's total BS. I'm sure those videos are out there and you can go find them, but I want to be honest with the Mavericks and with Cooper Flagg. The Mavericks have set this man up to fail. And you might say, what are you talking about? Like, there's so much talent on this team. Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Derek Lively. When Kyrie comes back, Kyrie Irving. Jason Kidd is a great coach. And all these things are true. On paper, this should be the best place for an 18-year-old who's never played in the NBA to come play. But the Mavs have failed Cooper Flagg through these first two games, and it has to start with the elephant in the room, and that is the fact that Cooper Flagg should not be running the one for the Mavericks. I like the concept, I really do. Flagg is a really good player, fundamentally sound, a great passer, but in the NBA, he's having to start an offense and get it going. He is, as the inside the NBA guys were saying, passing to shooters that are inferior to him. Flagg is an amazing on-ball player. He can create his own shots with ease, but what I think makes him so special, one of the things that sets him apart from other rookies in the past, is his ability to play off ball to his spots and make defenders pay. I don't understand why Jason Kidd is trying to complicate things. Like, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're playing basketball. Start D'Angelo Russell at the one, or if you want to go young, you don't trust D'Angelo Russell because he's kind of washed, start Jaden Hardy. Let Cooper Flagg go to the three where he naturally plays to let him be the center of the offense, not the facilitator. He's a good enough passer on the wing. His assist numbers will still be high. I know what the Mavs are thinking, and it's that, well, when Kyrie comes back, Cooper Flagg can slide back to the three and he'll have point guard tendencies. But who knows when Kyrie comes back, and Irving has said himself that it might be 2026, 2027 before he comes back. Now, if the Mavs make the playoffs, he'll play. I would almost guarantee it. You might want to make a bet on that or not.
Stop it. Get some help.
But you got to get there first. The NBA is a marathon, not a 100-meter dash. But so far in the marathon, the Mavericks haven't even gotten off the start-finish line. They're 0-2. Cooper Flagg has played well. So far, he's had a 10-point double-double against the Spurs. He didn't shoot well, 4 of 13 from the field, but he also had no help from his teammates. Anthony Davis allowed Victor Wembanyama to run all over him. 40 points for Wemby. And you have to look at AD and be like, this is the guy that Nico Harrison in his office said, yep, this guy's good enough to trade Luka Doncic for. That's the guy we want. I don't think he's been good enough to say that. Even against the Wizards. Sure, if you look at the stat sheet, you might say, well, Anthony Davis had 27 points. But that's true. But -3 on the plus-minus? 9 of 19 from the field? That's good enough to trade Luka Doncic? I don't think so. I want better. Klay Thompson has done nothing. He's just 2 of 11 from 3. I don't know what Megan Thee Stallion's got this man on, but it's not working. Cooper Flagg needs to have the guys around him take responsibility. He's still 18 years old. He is still an NBA rookie. He has very little experience. The Mavericks have too much talent to be 0-2 right now. And if they were playing two championship contenders, I would feel a little different. Like, okay, you lose to the Spurs and the Thunder or the Warriors or go out east the Knicks. I'd be saying the Mavericks played good. They're playing good teams. They're going to work themselves out. But instead, they lost to the Wizards. The Wizards are not a good team. There's very little talent on this Washington squad. They have some potential for the future. Trey Johnson, who I freaking love. I loved him at Texas, and I loved him throughout the draft. Alexander Sarr, Bud Carrington, Keyshawn George, who gave the Mavs 34 points on 11 of 15 from the field. Dallas is a bad second half team. They're getting outscored in the second half 124-96. The reason they lost by 30 on national television in front of God and everybody, they let Wemby look like a freaking superhero from outer space. The reason they lost to the bum Wizards is because they suck in the second half. The Mavericks don't have a Cooper Flagg problem. He is going to be just fine. I think he will still win Rookie of the Year. He is still one of the most generational type prospects that we've ever had. Cooper Flagg has a Mavericks problem at this point in the season. I think they'll figure it out. I hope they do. It starts with a real point guard. I don't know if that's starting D'Angelo Russell. I don't know if that's starting Jaden Hardy, or they can go get somebody. But they have a very similar problem that their in-state rivals, the Rockets, have. They don't have a point guard right now, and they're going to have one. Kyrie Irving is a true point guard, but again, who knows when he comes back? It's continued by allowing Cooper Flagg to be the engine of the offense, pass him the ball out of the presses, and let him shoot. He shows time and time again that he's a great scorer. Everyone praises Flagg for his defense, and there's no doubt he's a great defender. But his offense is really good as well, particularly a mid-range jump shot. It's money. It translates really well to the next level. The third is his teammates have to step up. Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Derek Lively, basically all of those guys that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, all of them have to buy in and finally be better. in the second half, you cannot get outscored by 30 freaking points. If they can't do that, they will not be successful this season. And Nico Harris